All right. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right, let's go. All right, once again, shout out to everybody come by, fuck with me on this Sunday evening. A lot of people probably sitting back sleep. Um, all right, press one if y'all can hear me. Look like I had a little outage for a minute. Yeah, press one if you can hear me. Okay, hold on, y'all. Look like I'm having technical difficulties over here. Just bear with me. Okay. All righty. Yeah, press one if you can hear me. Shit. Hold on, everybody bear with me a minute. Hold on. Okay. Now press one if you can hear me. I had a little technical difficulties over here. Look like we're rolling. Somebody press one if you can hear me. Okay, cool. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Sorry, we like 10-minute delay. Well, 11-minute 11-minute delay. Go ahead and cue some things on up. Okay, shout out to everybody, like I said again, for coming by and fuck with me on this Sunday evening. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be about a good hour to an hour and a half program. Gonna have brother Chris join us in a minute. As we all know, there has been a shooting of this brother Ahmaud Arbery. And the question is it time to revolt? And we'll maybe come up with this title is because, as you know, when Trayvon Moore got killed, Mike Brown got killed, Tamir Rice got killed, everybody wanted to march and pray. And it's like this marching and praying, what does it do? You know, that's why I wanted to touch up on that. What does it do? I'm going to have the phone lines open as well towards the middle of the show. For anybody that want to weigh in. But we're going to definitely get on with the program. Bear with me a high second. And one thing I do like to bring up is a good statement that was made by T-Pain to basically start kick everything off. And what made me bring this up is that's gonna play as soon as I get it queued up. You have to bear with me. Okay. It's when we do black on black business, everybody want a discount, everybody want to hook up. Come on, something is wrong with my damn servers over here, y'all. Okay. And it's like, why do we expect a hookup when we deal with each other? Why can't we just pay full price like when we go to Saks Fifth Avenue and Gucci and Prada Weather stores? You know that you go to that they don't get no discounts. You know, the price on the price tag is what it is. So I'm going ahead and play this right quick.
Going to Gucci store and how you going to Louis store and Prada and Fendi and all this bullshit. And then when you get in these black-owned businesses and you don't post no videos, you don't do no promotion, you don't say where you got it from, you don't do none of that shit, and you still want to spend less money. That don't seem right. It's not Koreans doing it to Koreans. You'll never see Jews doing it to Jews. You'll never see it. It's blacks on blacks. But them niggas be charging $32 for t-shirts. You just paid $300 for a Supreme t-shirt. Yeah. You just paid $300 for a white t-shirt, bro. You're not gonna pay $15 for this one. Man. Posting videos on how you go in the Gucci store and how.
Okay. Now, as I stated before, what made me post that? Play that is because it seems like we do got a problem, and we got to start with ourselves for one, definitely, especially when it comes to group economics, because we definitely gonna keep finding ourselves in the same place. And group economics is something that we're gonna have to practice ASAP. I mean, really ASAP, because if we don't, we ain't gonna never have nothing. That's why you see people like the Jews, as he was saying, the white communities, the Mexican communities, the Asian communities. That's why you see their how their dollar is so powerful every time they get it. Let me pull this up right quick. Okay. So one thing we definitely need to do is, like I said, practice group economics. Before we get on with the show, like I said, I'm waiting on Chris to come through. You have to excuse me. I'm trying to get things kind of squared out. Bad, ugly start over here. Hey, press one if y'all can hear me as well. One thing, we're gonna play some clips. We're gonna get into it about is it time to revolt? Because I'm hearing a lot of different mixed feelings about this, and I want to show a clip as well when a militant group went down there after this happened. And one thing that I noticed is that anytime something happens, we all get riled up for the time being. But it's like after a while, when the show is over or when the show stops, it stops so quick. It's like nothing don't get done, nothing don't get answered. So let me play this group. This was right on the same block that Ahmaud Arbery got killed on. It was a black militant group that went down there, and they stood down there armed, and the police didn't come up to them at all. So let me play this clip right quick.
Oh. Sure.
Yeah, like I said, as you can see, they was all in front of matter of fact, they went not too far from the killer's house as well. Because if you heard the story, they was saying that Ahmaud was a burglar that was trying to break into a home that was under construction. It's like, wow, if he was a burglar trying to, steal something out of construction site, don't you think he'd be in the truck, not on foot? And that's something I just couldn't understand. Just as well as everybody else. So let me just do something right quick. So, it's a lot of things we're gonna have to look at. Also, let me pull this up. This right here, what you see is basically this lady right here is the district attorney, or was the district attorney. She's the one who stopped the arrest of the father and son. Below that is the sheriff, and I believe this is the attorney. But all three of these, they played a part in not arresting the father and son and the friend as well when everything went down. Let me pull this up. And play this clip as well. Hold on. Let's see. This shows you, this is a video that's showing at his last final moment. So right here shows you from the time he's running from them, time they chased him, to the time the ambulance got on the scene, to the paramedics. So yeah, this is Ahmaud. He was basically running for his life. Okay, hold on. Okay, somebody. Okay, got brother Chris Law. Welcome to the panel, Chris.
What's up, man?
What's going on? Yeah, I just made a quick rundown of everything. We watching the clip of his last final moments.
Mm-hmm.
But what did you got to weigh in on? Should we revolt if the verdict come back not guilty, or they come back with a light sentence? How would you feel about that?
How would I feel about it? I mean, I expect it. I definitely expect it. But as far as a rebellion or start rioting and all of that, I mean, I feel it's gonna happen. I think that people might definitely tear some shit up down there if that does happen. Do I think it'll be like worldwide? I'm not sure about that.
Well, turn things up. I mean, they don't do nothing but raise the insurance prices.
Pretty much.
That's the situation that happened with the Mike Brown, and lower your value of your home. That's the two things it does. Lower the value, lower the value of the home that it happened, whatever area it happens in, and raise the insurance prices. Because
that's pretty much what we do, though. That's pretty much what we do, though. We're not going. What I see over time, we're not going to show up in that neighborhood and go to the McMichael house and do something to them. We're just going to go in the middle of the street, act a fool, and tear something up. That's what I think. That's what I
Yeah,
see on a normal basis. I see that
yeah,
we go and we just start tearing stuff up.
yeah. To me, like I said, it happened here, and I felt that they wanted, I'm gonna say it like it is, I'm call it like it is. Niggas want to do that shit. They should have took their ass out to West County. That'd hurt St. Louis so fucking bad. And the same thing down there. I think they should go into their neighborhood and fuck some shit up and steal some shit if they want to do that. Not in their own.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
when
They
you do
should go
that,
where
yeah,
he was at,
right. Exactly.
But like I say, me personally, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna be mad like we normally do. I think they're gonna be protesting for a minute. Like I can't remember the last situation where they was protesting all over the world. They was even doing it here in Atlanta. I can't remember what the last situation was, but it's just what they do. They do it for a few days, and then everybody pretty much just go back to what they was doing.
Right. That's one thing I noticed, but I keep hearing mixed signals about things. Talking about, oh, brothers down there ready, you know what I'm saying, to be on go. But then I'm seeing clips of quietness. It's like, hold up, how these brothers ready to go? It's like for that moment, we all riled up. Then next thing you know, it died down.
I feel like we're not in that time anymore where this is 2020. In the 60s and the 70s, when people said they was on go, like the Panthers and people like that, they was really on go. Like you really had some real rebels out here. It ain't really too many rebels out here no more that's really prepared to lose their life over this shit. And I think
Right.
that's what we kind of was talking about the other day. Ain't nobody really ready to lose their life over this. So the people like that picture you just showed of the guy that's down there, he got the gun and he dressed in all black and he got the vest on. Okay, but what were you doing? You was just out
Right.
in the street showing your right to bear arms. That's what you was
Yeah.
doing.
I get what you're saying, and I kind of agree with you, but I understand what he's doing.
What was he doing?
It's like sitting in the signal, sitting in the sign, and that's what you have to do with these people.
But it's past sending the sign.
I know that.
You know what I mean? It's
I,
past sending the sign.
I
It's
know.
like
I understand you, but it's to let it's kind of it's basically like I said, it's basically sending a signal. It's just like when the Klan came in broad daylight around the Mike Brown situation, and a lot of niggas here didn't understand that. They didn't see it. Put it like that. You had a white guy come with kind of the same outfit with his gun, his semi-automatic weapon, just like that brother did. And he talking about, got on cam. Oh, we here to help the people. I'm like, hold the fuck up. You here to help the people? Who are you? But it comes out to find out later when you start doing your research that these are that they's basically a Klan group. He didn't show up no white robe, and he didn't show up with the khakis and the polo shirt. And that's what we got to understand. We got to start looking for the camouflage ones, and that's what he did. He was able to come around everybody camouflage. And
but to me, I bet he was ready to do it 9 times out of 10. When that white guy showed up with his gun and all that, he'll do something. Us,
yeah.
I ain't saying that.
But,
you know what I'm saying? We won't do nothing.
Well,
but
think of it is he should have got ran up out of there because, like I said, that was all camouflage. He was coming to test the ground.
That's
to basically see.
We not gonna do nothing. We'll do something to our own people, but we ain't gonna shoot nobody like that. I mean, not no white man. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. We'll rebel all day and go sing in the middle of the street and go stand on the steps of the courthouse, but we ain't gonna bomb rush the courthouse. Cause we know better. For some reason, we can, bro, things that happen, black people we'll rally together, we'll get everybody all riled up. And we going down here to the courthouse and we're gonna demand our respect. And we're gonna go to the courthouse steps and we're gonna sit there. We ain't gonna bum rush the courthouse while the court proceeding going on and demand, hey, open this shit up. We gonna tell, we gonna get the truth out here today. We're not gonna do that. We ain't never been known to do that. Well, we ain't gonna do it today.
You had the Panther Party that didn't pull.
Well, I mean, yeah. Back then, though.
Yeah.
But they got new Panthers now, right?
Yeah, but they not like the ones back then.
Exactly.
When he came down, he was pretty much himself most of the time, and it was a small group. But he's trying to teach some knowledge to what I'm saying, the brothers that were sitting out there. But he was kicking knowledge to a gang of freeloading ass niggas, and what these niggas was doing, trying to wait till nightfall hit to do some fuck shit. But you did have a group when the Mike Brown situation hit, man. You had a group of you had the Christian groups that came down. Oh, let's pray together. Yeah, them motherfuckers. Then you had like I said, the Klansman group. You had him. Then you had the Darren Seals. Like I said, who I know. You had his peoples was basically they was doing activist stuff, but they was kind of on the ready to put it down. So they was kind of back, both sides of what trying to get the message across and put it down. So then you had a vast majority of freeloading niggas. That's what overrided, niggas to start doing the fuck shit. So that's why everybody needs to come on one accord.
We'll never be on one accord. It's never happened before. We the only ones that we sitting out here going through. We sitting out here and we going through slavery, and what we doing? We praying to God. There was more slaves on the plantation than what it was white men, but because they had a whip, not a pistol. Because 400 years ago, or whenever slavery was going on, it wasn't no pistols.
They had pistols, but they was rare.
Yeah, you might have had one, but I guarantee you, it wasn't no goddamn semi-automatic or no fully automatic where it was just gonna keep on popping. So my thing is, at no time did the slaves ever say, just hold on for a goddamn minute. We can't bum rush, bro. You finna smoke right now, bro.
No, man. Go ahead, keep on.
At no time was it a thing where it was like, as many slaves as it is out here, it's more slaves here than it is plantation owners on this one plantation. Just bum rush these motherfuckers and go get them.
Yeah,
bum rush them and take over the goddamn plantation.
It's the thing.
We'll rather pray. Now we'll go to our own black neighborhoods and we'll shoot everybody.
Right.
When the white man do something to us, what do? Let's go.
Pray. Let's go pray. We gotta wait on
a miracle. We gotta wait on a miracle.
Right. Exactly.
But I'm saying, like, it's funny, but that's what we do as black people, bro. We gonna pray. Scroll back a little bit in the. Oh no, man, I can do it right here. I'm sorry. Where's she at? Shantae Monique say Chris isn't wrong. It's sad but true. It seems like we are all barked with no bite. It should have been go time a long time ago. When this shit first happened, and them white boys was sitting up in that crib and they hadn't been arrested. Whoever that dude is you just showed the picture of, can you go back and show that picture? Them dudes that was sitting out there in the neighborhood with them assault rifles. Well, I ain't not trying to disrespect them at all. But my thing is, y'all should have been out there in front of the McMichaels in them house back in February when it happened, where the police would have came out there or something. But now y'all doing all this shit for show. Y'all ain't doing shit. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the video. What y'all doing? Police called by neighbors. These niggas ain't out here doing nothing. They ain't out here doing nothing.
Right. Well, like I said, it's still sitting a signal. I get what you're saying.
Fuck a signal. The signal was sent when they shot the boy.
But
white folks don't send signals. They say,
right.
"Oh, we're gonna show y'all what's going on."
Oh no, they send signals too now. They send signals too. Yeah, they send signals as well.
I'm just saying that in my opinion.
Yeah, I know.
White folk be ready to act up. They'll do some shit. Us, we'll get mad and go to Atlanta and go to Peachtree Street and tap Peachtree Street up and bust out some windows and steal some shit. Yeah, we're gonna do that. But you ain't gonna find no niggas like them right there with them guns. They ain't gonna pull up at none of them white folks' house and bust in the door and bring them out one by one and sit them in the middle of the yard and do something to them. They're not gonna. We don't do that. We'll do it to us though.
Okay, let me read what I am who I am just said. He said, "What's to everyone? I will be back when y'all are back clowning, because talking about black folks won't never ever do in this world. Let's just hope that saying is true. What's first will be last. E.I. White. I don't know what he say about that part, but I kind of get what he's saying. But you gotta. I guess he just came in. Like I said, you can feel free to weigh in your opinion as well. I am who I am. Let me throw the. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no right or wrong up here. You know.
Right.
Everybody,
right. I mean, I thought everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Right.
But for some reason, like with situations like this, people get in their feelings real quick and forget that everybody had the option to an opinion. Like, I don't understand that. That shit don't make no sense to me.
Right. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, when we just disagree with each other right there. You know what I'm saying? You said white people don't sit on those signals. And I say that like they vest that guy is wearing. Oh, okay.
She want the vet.
We aren't doing anything big. I'm making okay. Yeah, she talking about something else. Okay. But yeah, as we were saying before, you know what I'm saying, is it time to revolt? Like I said, you got to be willing to die. That's for sure.
Exactly.
And stop being scared. That's for sure.
Exactly. You got to be willing to go out however it is. You know what I mean? If you're going to revolt, as you say, or during a revolution, if you're going to go out here and be on the front lines, you got to be willing to lose your life for this shit.
Real talk. Well, welcome to the panel, I am.
Hey, what's going on? Well, first of all, I wasn't saying that we're not entitled to our own opinion. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What I'm saying is that over the years, let's just go back to the Rodney King beating, if we want to say who was televised and us seeing us on national TV being treated like slaves, because nobody, unless you was 100 years old, seen how slaves were treated. You know, we all see the books and stuff, but the Rodney King beating was we actually seen that, you know what I'm saying, on TV. So my point is that until we start to unite, period, none of this, we can talk to our faces blue about we should do this, we should do that, we should do that. But until we really start coming together as a people, this shit ain't gonna stop. Them beating us, killing us, lynching us, threatening us, all that is not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
that's what we were just talking about.
Right. You are right. And then before you and Chris got up here, I said the first thing first that we're gonna have to practice. We're gonna have to practice group economics. That's what we're gonna have to stop asking for the hookup. That's what we're gonna have to start up. We're gonna have to start with group economics.
Yeah, but even before that, even before the economics, even before the building, we gotta start with a fellowship. Black people hate black people more than anybody else hate us. Let's just be honest about it. We can't stand one another. You know what I'm saying? We over here fighting over color. There's dividing us. We fighting over east and west. That's dividing us. We fighting over north and south. That's dividing us. We fighting over light, dark, big, fat, stupid, dumb. We see it all on YouTube. Pick-me's, not pick-me's, educated, not educated. So until we can build a fellowship to even branch off into the other shit about economics and all that, to me, all that will fall into place. But until we have a genuine like for what we call our brother and sister as a unit, as a collective of black people, then we're not gonna have nothing. And so all like black
I said,
people,
what you're saying is, what you're saying is right. But like I said, that's part of the group economics. You're gonna have to spend, your dollar with your own community to build it up. So like I said, that's part of it.
Yeah, but let's be honest. I mean, like I said, I get that part, but what I'm saying is, let's just take the athletes and the movie stars, people in our community who has money. They all move out of the community. They don't stay in the community and build and put none of the economics in the community. They all say
hold up. That's not true. No, that's not true.
Man, I'm not talking about no backpack drives. I'm not talking about no bike getaways.
You know something? That's something.
Yeah, but
think about it.
Right. That's been something for the past 30, 40 years. It has not got us nowhere. I'm talking about actually buying the neighborhood where you live at, trying to buy the infrastructures that are around there.
Yeah, this is what you got to. You can't look to them for everything. No, they can only do so much. Use Morgan out as well.
It's not about they can only do so much. They're not doing enough, and then we're not doing enough either.
Regardless, let me tell you something, man. You know what I'm saying? We can look at one guy in particular. We can look at Floyd, for example.
Floyd who?
Right. Mayweather.
Okay. What he did?
Nothing.
Right. Tell me what he did. I think SCL shit went out again.
He ain't did nothing but floss to take care of his family. But what I'm saying is, we have the buying power because all these name brands and stuff we buy to keep up with the white people and everybody else. Okay, but what I'm saying is, we don't have a genuine like for each other. Period. Until we get
what we was. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. No. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, in my eyes, until we get a hold of just that, of actually loving and respecting each other and stop killing each other, nobody else is going to care about us being killed. The reason why white folks and Hispanics and Asians and Indians and all them across the world don't care about blacks being killed is because
we don't care about each other. Exactly.
Right, because they keep saying,
watch us do it.
Huh?
Because they watch us kill each other every day.
Right. So it's like,
we've been talking about.
Right. They gonna do it. So why do we care? So until we have a deep love for each other to stop killing each other over bullshit, we're never going to progress. We're never going to get back the world that was once ours that we helped build. Period. We can keep marching. We can keep protesting. We can keep giving these families a few $1,000,000 who get these wrongful death suits against the cities and the cops, but the shit ain't going to stop. Because now, not only do you have white people killing us, didn't get away with it, you got other races as well. Other races of cops. Hell, you even got your own black cops, like the guy who said, "Oh, it's gonna be a closed casket." That was a black dude looking at another black body, and they have no remorse to feel some kind of sympathy, like, "Damn, that could have been my cousin, my nephew, whatever." To just say that. So for a black dude to say it's gonna be a closed casket and laugh about it, we don't have no love for each other.
Well, that's what I've been up here talking about, not necessarily on this live stream, but the videos that I made on my channel where I was basically like kind of just talking about the personality that they were portraying us of Ahmaud Arbery. I was like, dude, they look at us like we animals. Look at how this man is acting when authority approach him. Fuck you this and bitch nigga that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't, and we go out and kill each other every day. Why are we supposed to sit up here and wonder why the white man or the green man or the red man or shoot us and not give a shit? Because they know we don't give a fuck about ourselves. I think that's kind of when you had came into the chat. We had kind of veered off from that, but we had just been talking about that. It was like, look, until we start caring about ourselves as a race of people, we can't expect for nobody else to care about us. Number two, if there's gonna be a revolution as the one that SCL is talking about, we got to be ready to die. Number one, we got to come together and be as one unit and show them how strong we is. We one unit and be ready to die just like they are.
Yeah, but even that though, I don't even think it's gonna have to take death. I don't even think it's gonna have to take us even fighting with them for as guns and violence. I think if we band together as a unit, that's powerful enough for them just to be scared. To me, I look at that scene in Horror Nights. When he came and got him out the jail, and all them dudes were suited and booted and came and got him out the prison or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just us showing united, being front, and stop murdering, killing each other, and actually protecting, going back to the old days, protecting older women, women and children in our neighborhood, cleaning up our own neighborhood, stop trashing our own shit, stop having our own neighborhood look like the fucking back of a nasty ass alley and shit. Actually get out there and sweep up our shit and pick up shit until we start doing in our own community, then it just ain't gonna matter. But we have to build this like for each other. I don't know. The hatred runs deep. I get it.
I agree that we need together, but also just on a whole nother note. Like I said, number one, we need to come together. Show them that look, we love each other. We love and respect each other. Social job. But number two,
Right.
we gotta stop doing shit where it's like, all right, so we together. Something has happened. I'm gonna use this Ahmaud Arbery case, for instance. So something has happened. Instead of us banding together and singing and having signs, we're gonna show up at the courthouse and stand outside on the courthouse steps and saying we shall overcome. Fuck that. We need to start compromising some of these courtrooms, barging up in there, demanding our respect. That unity has to be shown just a little bit more. Okay, the unity that they were showing when the Black Panther Party started and all that stuff, we ain't got them those type of people that was really band together during that Black Panther era, and it was real strong. They don't make black people like that no more. We ain't got none of them. We done got a little too accustomed to being comfortable. Feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We done got too accustomed to being comfortable. So my thing is, something happens like this, and these people they get off for it or whatever. Stop going out and walking. We're gonna walk in the street and sing and all that. Man, fuck all that. It's time to go do something. If you're gonna do something, go do something.
Well, see, and that's where our so-called thugs in the neighborhood, or so-called killers, or so-called gangbangers, they will come and shoot up your mama house for stepping on your J's or beating you in a dice game for $5. But then here comes somebody, or even you killed one of their homies, but then here comes somebody killed another black man and he don't look like us, and y'all don't do shit but talk about it. Pour a little 40 out. What was I gonna do? I thought you was a hardcore killer. Go take care of that thing for your peoples.
Like all the hardcore killers, they should have been down there sitting in Greg McMichael and Travis McMichael front yard. Right after they did what they did and they didn't get arrested, they should have been down there sitting in the front yard, knocking on the door like, look, you either gonna come out or we're gonna come get you out. Now, which one is gonna be?
Yeah, but I'll take it a step farther. When they got arrested, they should have ran up in their house.
Yeah, I agree.
Took one of them if we just gonna be an eye for an eye, because you would do it to us.
Exactly.
Let one of my cousins kill one of your homeboys. You want to try to run up in everybody's mama house just because? You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't no just because. So that's why I don't respect gangsters, because you only gangster when it comes to your own kind, because you know how we are. But like I said, but that comes from we don't have genuine love and like for each other. We're competing with each other and the rest of the world. So it's basically me against everybody else. And until we have a unite and a love and a friendship for each other, we never gonna matter.
Hell, we can't even have love for each other on YouTube. All these people right here beefing with these person, beefing with this person, beefing with this person, and mind you, getting paid to do it. These are all niggas.
Yeah, right? let me say this, man. But this YouTube so-called beef, this is not beef to me. But let me play this little clip by Malcolm X, 30-second clip.
All right.
And then the criminal who attacked the victim accuses the victim of attacking him. Yes, sir. This is American justice. Yes, sir. That's right. This is American democracy. Yes, and those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Right. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. They attacked the victim.
Developments in the investigation.
Okay, yeah. I want to play that right quick because it was a good point. It was a small clip of Malcolm X, of what he just said. It kind of went in hand in hand, which I was just talking about. So, like I said, it's no right or wrong. I mean, everybody got good, valid points. But like I said, we're gonna have to start with ourselves in order to get things done. We can't keep relying on the government. And for what the most part you guys are saying is that we got a vast majority that's looking for a handout. You know, we got to stop, looking for handouts. We gonna have to start doing for self.
I agree with that, and got to stop trying to act like we black and righteous only to pull at the heartstrings of other black people to get money from them.
Yeah, but I'm
sick of that shit too.
Yeah, but see, this world, when you say do for self, and if you look at it, I'm pretty sure y'all travel. I'm in California, but I've been to other places. I went to school in Texas. But when you talk about do it for yourself, especially here in Cali, I mean, you compete with the Mexicans when it comes to a job. Hell, Mexicans can go and no, we got Hispanic people in the chat. No, this to you, but in California, especially in South Central LA, they can go on the side of the street and bring a grill and fire that shit up and cook some chicken and shit and serve that shit. You let some black people come out there the next Saturday and fire that shit up. You had the health authority coming out there talking about, you got this, you got this, you got that. So we're set up to fail. The game is rigged.
Yeah.
So the only way to unrig the game is we have to come together and unite. Period. Because I mean, like I said, back to whoever lives in California in the chat and starts to know what I'm saying, you got a bunch of Hispanics who own these little bullshit ass party shops and bullshit ass little corner markets and all that shit. I know damn well them stores are not bringing in enough money for you to even pay the rent there. But they can go there, come over here with a green card, get a business loan, and get the shop. You got black folks who got a little piece of change, they still can't get a shop. And if they do, they're gonna charge them an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. What you just said right there. Is exactly what I'm just talking about. When you get to trying to compare with the athletes, they can only do so much. If they sit here and build a school and fund the school and everything and started, put black curriculum in there, that's gonna be a problem to them.
Yeah, but see, the difference is that their money is a lot longer and there's a lot more land out here that's unused. They can touch more people. They can get some of these Jewish people. This is where you use other races. You use them to kind of be the face or whatever, to go and buy up shit and build shit. And then what you do, you start putting your black people in there. But I get that. They can't build yet until we get in our mind and stop fucking up shit. Because they have built it and we'll still go in there and trash the shit. Graffiti everywhere, trash everywhere and all that shit. And we don't go in there and take care of it. But it still all boils back down to is, do I love you as my brother? Do I love you to not beat the shit out you because you did me wrong, or to kill you because you did me wrong, but to have a conversation to move on for it? Do I love you enough because you might be from the Midwest and I'm from the West, or you might be light skinned with muscles and I'm dark skinned and fat, or you might be light skinned with long hair and I'm dark skinned and chick with short hair, so I'm supposed to hate you and dislike you, instead of coming together and saying, so what? We still black people.
And that's crazy because white people, like in prison, white people don't do that, bro. When you come in prison as a white person, it's like, look, you need to be over here with the Aryan Brotherhood or the
right.
white or the white whatever. But all them white groups in prison, they are geared to what? Protect the whites versus the blacks 9 times out of 10. But
Right.
when black folks come into prison, you got to be a Crip, you got to be a Blood, you got to be a guerrilla. The black gorilla family or some shit like that. And guess what? The Crips fighting the Bloods. The Crips be fighting the Crips. The Bloods be fighting the Bloods. The gorilla family be fighting amongst the gorilla family. You don't never hear about within the Aryan Brotherhood Nation or whatever they call themselves.
Nope.
They ain't fighting each other.
They got structure.
But then peep this, right? So when it comes to white people and Hispanics a little bit, because they got a little bit of that shit because it comes from America, a little light and dark. But white people, they don't have no. They just, you rich or poor, right? It ain't no light white, dark white, right? So while all those different sets of black people were killing each other, then what happened? Then the white people come in and then kill all the rest that's left after you done started yourself.
And it's over.
Right. So after you come in there, say fish, we're 100 strong and they 25. But out of our 100 strong, we're gonna be split about 50. Then that 50 gonna be split. Then we kill each other down to 30. Then here they come all together and then wipe us on out. And that's what's going on. We're too divided with stupid shit. With race and color.
Shit it off.
You know what I'm saying? With how smart, how dumb, how skinny, how fat, how light, how dark, how you got good hair, I got bad hair. Why does that shit matter?
It shouldn't.
It don't matter on the biggest screen. It shouldn't matter, but it does. And that's what's killing us.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny.
The separation.
Now this is real small. When you started this show, you got up to 100 people.
You boying out.
Hold on, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
when we started this show, I mean, excuse me, when you started your show, within 15 minutes, you had 100 people watching, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once you really started getting into this subject, ain't nobody even interested in what we talking about. That shit done dropped 50 people since at first.
Right.
And it's like, damn, but you know what? Them same 50, them same 48 or 50 people, they'll go over to the other channels right now that's over there arguing like a bunch of hoe ass niggas and bitches that's over there arguing with each other, talking about a bunch of bullshit.
That's what they do.
Right now. That's what they want to go listen to.
Right. That's what they do.
That shit is nuts to me, bro. That's why I did.
I know.
That's why I did the live stream that I did late last night called YouTube Beef for Cash App Donations. But the stuff we over here talking about, we know went from
it's too real. People don't like the truth. And I said that before. People don't like the truth.
That's what they want to go and be entertained by. I'd rather listen to something again. Everybody like a good beat. Huh?
Oh no, that was me. I was turning my laptop down.
Oh, okay, it's cool. But something like this to give you some kind of info, even if this can't give you no information, it might give you a little bit more insight on something. It might help you, create an opinion different from what you had. But nah, they don't want to listen to that. They thought you was probably come on here and get to talking about some funny shit.
Right.
That's why niggas gonna always be, I ain't gonna say always, I'm gonna stop using the word always, but I'm gonna say that's why us as black people, that's why we in a lot of the situations we in. We don't want to talk about none of this, man. I need to go watch somebody roasting somebody, man, or somebody goddamn beefing over here, and then you go pay for shit.
Right. Well, I got in the subject, real talk. You know, like I said, I stated this before. When I say you see real talk, we're gonna be on some real serious conversation. You know, if it's about relationship or what's going on. You know, talking shit. Yeah, it's gonna be some fuck shit, some funny shit.
I guarantee you, if you was over here talking about the Ghost of Christmas Past, if you was over here talking about the rat, all 100 people would have stayed.
Yep.
But when they realized that, well, I'm gonna say 80 to 100 would have stayed. But when they realized, oh no, he over there talking about that other shit today, I'm gonna go watch this bullshit. That's crazy to me, man.
But it ain't crazy to me. It ain't crazy to me, man. Because as once again, like I said, we need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go to other black people trying to get the hookup, but we go to the Gucci store. You know what I'm saying? We had no problem paying full price.
Crazy,
right? Because I just heard that.
That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
I just heard that FUBU's coming back.
Word?
Yeah.
So are we gonna support it? Are we
exactly?
Not? You know what I'm saying?
But it's gonna be that one nigga, man. That shit's so old.
Right.
Gucci and Louis Vuitton is way older than that.
Right.
Polo, all that shit.
And the shit don't change. It be the same shit every year, the same style, the same print. It might be a stitch here and a stitch there. That's different.
Exactly.
But is it the fact of just saying, "Oh, I got it," because we're trying to compete with who? Majority white people or uppity people in a race to say that I got money. But then you wearing all this and you live in the projects.
Man, they was just talking about that.
How much money do you got?
They was just talking about that same thing earlier. I forgot where I was listening to it at. But niggas be around here rocking Gucci, Louis, Christian Louis Vuitton, and you living in the projects or you living with your mama. I got friends that might have every Jordan that come out, but you living at home with your mama and you over 35. That don't make no damn sense.
No, I don't.
Are you behind on child support? You wearing it, but your son and daughter
all of that.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a friend right in there that I've been cool with forever. This man is $30,000 behind in child support, living with his mama, but got every Jordan that's gonna come out.
Yeah.
And I be sitting there, and I've tried to tell him, like, hey, bro, maybe you should slow down on shopping and going to the club and buying bottles and get, maybe put some of that money on your child support.
But see, you know what?
It's a mindset that we accepted, because back then, let's think about it. Back then, nobody used to go in the strip club and make it rain and throw a bag, if you want to call it a bag, whatever you call a bag. Nobody used to do that. I mean, they used to tip a chick, a nice, cool couple amount of dollars after he didn't pay his bills and after he didn't, the wife is satisfied and whatever's left, he go out have him a drink and go ahead and tip, the dancer. Now, shit, motherfuckers coming up in there with 3 to 4, 5 motherfucking checks trying to throw it like it ain't nothing. This is definitely has changed. I will say that.
Yeah, but see, it's all for the optics to show that I'm really balling. But are you really balling? You see what I'm saying? So it's just like you showing this optics that that I got this and got that, but then you really don't have shit. And then who you trying to front for? For some pussy or for the next?
It's for the moment. That's what it's for, and that's our problem. It's for the moment. It ain't
gonna last long, and that's why we in this mindset, and that's why we at the bottom. Like we used to be mid tier. Like we're really at the bottom of all races. Everybody has surpassed us. And as a race, we seem to don't care, and we still hating on these other people. But like I said, even though we get shut down, you got to keep trying. These Hispanics people be selling oranges, grapes, flowers, all kind of weather.
We used to do that as well. We used to do that as well. Now,
but see, if you do it, you like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? But who cares what you look like? Long as you making your money, providing for your family. And for your kids, what do it matter what you look like? You feel what I'm saying? So, but it's the identity that we don't have no identity. We don't have no identity, and American blacks don't have no culture. Y'all keep talking about culture, but American blacks don't have no culture.
No,
we don't have African culture. We don't have these island cultures.
Every time we build up a culture, we sell it. We sell out.
Right, we sell it for some money. Right. So at the end of the day, it's just like. What do we gonna just stop?
Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off so I can give people prime examples.
Oh, no problem. Go
ahead. One prime example right now. If Bob Johnson would have still owned BET, that's one. The second prime example, if I believe her name is Sylvia Robinson would have still owned Radio 1. Did I say her name right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
You said what now?
If Sylvia Robinson, what's her name? TV One.
Oh,
not TV One. Radio One.
I don't even know what that is.
Look it up. She was a black lady. She owned Radio One. It was in so many major markets, and as you know, Bob Johnson, they used to own BET.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we'd have had those two right there. They wouldn't have sold out. Both of them sold out.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you can't just say them. It's all black people when their business get the pop.
Yeah. All black people. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, Locust Queen asked the question: Do we support black businesses who have owners who have white spouses?
I don't really
say this.
I don't really be knowing. You know what I'm saying?
And then to be honest too, when it comes to black businesses, it's so less of them that you really couldn't live off of just supporting black businesses. And I can't say long as you put that money back into the community, because really nobody's really putting
I get what she's saying. Basically what she's saying is just like the situation with Lacoste. If y'all don't know the history of Lacoste was a black guy. The alligator that y'all see, that was a black guy. But if you look it up and see who the Herreras is, it's a gang of white people.
Oh, the heirs. Okay.
Yeah, the heirs. Yeah, it's a gang of white people.
Yeah,
and I had to say myself, how the fuck did you mean to tell me ain't one black motherfucker around?
But see, okay, I didn't mean to cut you out, but I don't personally. Okay, let's say if FUBU, we're just gonna use FUBU. Say if I found out that the guy that made FUBU or Carl Kanai from back in the day, if he was married to a white woman, I don't really care about that. That's not gonna make me not shop with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about that.
Right.
Like,
I agree with you.
Because honestly, I'm one of the most unracist people in the world. I respect you if you respect me. I don't care what color you are, what nationality. I don't care nothing about that. But to answer her question,
I would say this. I will say this, to piggyback off you right quick, is that he started off in the hood. He sold everything. Him and his partners, they pulled together. I don't know if y'all seen the story of the FUBU, how it got started, but they sacrificed a lot.
I can imagine.
They
And I used to wear the hell out
sacrificed
some
a
FUBU back
lot.
in the day.
Yeah, but man,
So especially
the
when he switched
sacrifice
over.
that they made, I guarantee you, I don't think nobody in this room would do it. I did it myself. I know that for sure. And
But see
things
that,
didn't work out, but when you sell some important shit, like they sold the furniture in their house, they sold cars to get a regular ass van so they could deliver this shit. I mean, they sacrificed a lot.
yeah, but see that comes back to what I'm saying about how blacks don't love blacks. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these merchandise that we buy, you only paying for the name. Because when you see Jordans and you see all these other shoes and clothes, when you see that shit before they go and put their name and stitch on it, that shit like the shit that you get at Payless and everywhere else. They just go and put their own little embroidery on it and then sell it to you for their name. But
Yeah, of
if we
course.
love each other,
But I will say this, and
you paying for the
I'm just
name.
speaking on what you just got to. Yeah, you paying for the name. I do understand that, but I'm gonna say also, you're also paying for the name, but you're paying for the material too, because a pair of Jordans, if it didn't have a Jordan symbol on there, but it was still made the way it was made, versus a pair of what we used to call when I was coming up Pro Wings from Payless.
Right.
The material is not the same. It doesn't
Right.
have that same,
Yeah,
I
to
get
it.
you're gonna
that.
pay for the quality and the name. But
I
there is
get
some
that.
cheaper brands out there with some good quality, just
Right.
to, the average price.
Locust
Right. I
Queen
get that
says
now,
your
though.
black.
I get that now. Back in the days, it really wasn't. You were just
Right,
paying
right,
for the
right.
name. But my
Locust Queen says your black dollars go to white supremacy. Now, I gotta admit, maybe
That's everything.
yeah, 'cause I was
what?
just gonna say, cause shit, what we gonna do? Not eat, not wear
Shit.
no clothes?
Right. Exactly.
Like,
Even your tax dollars, period. You know what I'm saying? Go to white supremacy. You
yeah, like
know?
we don't have a choice. Like if I go to the store and buy some eggs, it probably came from somebody white farm 9 times out of 10.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So
It's hard. It would be hard to live off of just black businesses because it's not that many of them. It's not that many. Look, we don't have. I don't know if we have one black business where everything comes from black, from where we bought it
Once again, to
from where
piggyback
they
off
got it
of you,
from, to us selling it.
once again, to piggyback off of you, that we don't have a solid economical structure. Think about, we don't have gas stations. We don't
Nope.
have a food processing plant. We
Nope.
don't have a clothing manufacturing plant, not a clothing store, a
Right.
manufacturing plant.
Right.
What else I'm missing?
We don't
Food,
have a grocery
agriculture.
store.
Well, that's just part of food, same thing.
We don't have.
I
We
could
don't have our
narrow
own
down a
law
lot of things.
offices.
I'm trying to name the necessities. I mean, the things that that's important, and everything else falls up under it. But we don't have none of that.
we don't own no shit like that.
Right? Exactly.
We'll own a
I would
spot where
say,
they make chicken wings.
right. I would say that it is still some black farms out there.
Yeah,
I will say that.
Yeah.
But in the agriculture, but it's not a vast majority where we could rely off of black farmers to be able to provide us with pork and other type of meats, cows, and all that.
I mean,
Well,
like I say,
for one, we don't have that because they took a lot of it. They took a lot of it. The ones we used to have back in the days, they closed us out of stuff. And then since we didn't put our money into it, it was hard for them to do the upkeep. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for them to keep producing, the farms and all that stuff because no black people are putting their money behind it. See, all white folks got to do is say, we're going to stop shopping there. And that dead all black businesses because we're not giving our money to it because, put like this, we will give $100 to a pastor before we give it to a struggling black business. And all that pastor gonna do is take it and buy him whatever hell he want to buy from some white people.
Well, it goes to show you it's just for the right now factor to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? For the top name brands, just to make you look good for the right now factor.
So she asked, what's the solution then? I really think the solution is we have to try all these political people out here, all these street community leaders have to try to unite black people again. And I'm not just talking about American black. I'm talking about African black. I'm talking about Cuban black, Jamaican black, Haitian black. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the problem we got with that is that a lot of these community leaders have been bought out.
Right, by white people. So you deal with either we got to keep trying, or we just say fuck it and live our lives, and hopefully that our kids and kids will one day do it.
I mean, it's gonna take some time, but now I gotta agree with SCL on that too. Now we gotta have some money. Can't start no revolution without no money. Y'all remember
exactly.
We have the money.
No. Some of us got the money. We ain't got millions of dollars to start no revolution.
We all have the money.
What you mean?
Yeah, even if somebody pitching $1, I get what he's saying. If you even somebody pitching $1, that should be able to, help.
Okay.
It's just about one person that need come in with 5,000.
No, I feel what he's saying. Like if every black person was to sit down right now, if we could get everybody collectively, then we got more than enough money here. We can go start our own United States.
We can. We can. We can.
We can have 3 or 4 states sold up that's connected to each other where we all live in a community, and we all have the banks, the hospitals, the grocery stores. That's all just black in our community. We can have all that. But the problem is we gotta have love first. We gotta have love first.
Hey, it'll be like Negro Town on Key and Peele.
Hey,
Negro Town.
But we can have it. But until we start liking each other, till we can be able to live next door to my neighbor and not want to fuck his wife because she look better than mine.
Facts.
Or not want to fuck his wife.
You can't blame it on that now.
That's
the character. The one person.
It's all part of
it. I would say, we just need to really.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if you went to college, STO, but Crystal, you went to college, right?
Yes, sir. Marsh Brown
College. I went to all black college, right? Now we got in there. You start getting that niggas are fighting over somebody fucking around with somebody girl. Yeah. Somebody looking at somebody nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna happen in the all black community if we don't have that love for each other.
Man, now, one thing about white
that shit happened in the white community as well.
Right.
But I don't care about them though.
Yeah, right. I know, but it's not with every black person. Like I said, it's just the character of the person. If your wife that motherfucking trifling open goddamn legs
with each other though, bro. Niggas be in competition with each other, man.
True. I agree with you on that part.
They do. Like they just
I agree with you on that part. Yes.
What black school? What black college you went to?
I went to Prairie View A&M.
Oh man, I know all about it. That's in Texas, right?
Yeah,
I know all about it, man. I ain't never go down there, but I met a lot of people from Prairie View.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, man, like we always in competition with each other. Oh, look at him, man. Even my daddy and his brothers. If the oldest brother go get an Escalade, my daddy went and got an Escalade. Then the other brother had to go get an Escalade. Then they brought out a new body style. The oldest one to go get it. My dad will go get. You know what I'm saying? Like we're always in competition with each other. My uncle had to go get a whole new house built. My dad and them want to get a house built. Like that's just what we do as black people. We always. I'm not saying white people don't do it, but like I am saying, I don't give a damn what they doing over there. But white people don't really be like that. Like if a white man mess with another white man wife, you know what they do? They sit down and say, "Hey, Jim, got something to talk to you about. You think you and Amy can come by the house tonight? We can maybe barbecue." They gonna sit back, they gonna have some beers, and then Jim gonna tell Billy, "Look, man, I had sex with Amy, man. We didn't mean to do it." Ain't nobody probably gonna get killed. They gonna get to fight, they gonna punch each other. But if Darius end up messing with goddamn Sean's wife, Darius gonna kill
in the city.
Darius gonna kill Sean. He gonna murder Sean. You know what I'm saying? So it be different, bro. Like white people just move different, man. White people get $1 billion, they gonna go get them a big ass house with a bunch of land, and they gonna figure out how to make all the rest of they white people around them and family how to get rich. Black folks gonna get $1 billion. First of all, the white man, they ain't gonna even show that they got no money. They ain't gonna buy no jewelry. They gonna go get them. They're gonna go get the biggest Ford F-150. They're gonna get an F-750 with some monster wheel tires on it and buy a tractor and start tilling the land and buying acres of land. Most niggas don't do that. We get $1 billion, We're gonna go get us a goddamn $500,000. So we're gonna go get a $3.4 million house. We're gonna go get all the jewelry we can. We're gonna show everybody what we got. That's what we do. That's why I be feeling like I ain't saying to just give up. It's just like, man, look, ain't no hope with being black, bro. It ain't no hope. Ain't no hope. Like, you just got to get it how you live. Make sure that you take care of your family, because us coming together, I ain't saying it can't happen, but will it happen? I don't see it.
And that's why we losing our women.
Huh?
Is that the reason? That's why we losing our women, because our women see other races get their money and multiply it. Mm-hmm. They see us get our money and we spend it all.
Yep.
On bullshit.
Because I done it before too.
And then I not only spend it all, but then spend it all and then treat them like shit, saying that they didn't help us get it.
Like I said, man, it's to ask that question, is it time to revolt? Shit, I have to come back with another question. Is it? Are we ready for a revolution? No. We ain't ready for no revolution.
No, we ain't ready for no revolution. I will agree with you on that, because we got the it's still this in the generation that's below us, and it's not still in them, and they see what's going on, but they don't realize what's going on. I know.
And the sad part about it is that you see brothers on here like, I was hoping, I even donated. It wasn't much, but I donated $100 to Umar Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple years ago or whatever, to get to school. And I was hoping he got that school, because it made a great idea for us to have our own school, own black school where we see us and teach us, right? And then I know they got this beef and shit going on here, but even with old boy Taz, by him re-premiering the struggles and the things of black people. If the Jew was up and up, these people was up and up, that shit could have helped unite us. It could have brought us to a different place. But then when you do it behind greed and shadiness, then you come to and you be like, fuck, man, we can't never get behind shit because there's always some bullshit underneath it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem too. When you do get black people who do try, you kind of wary of like, damn, are they really on the up and up? Or are they just trying to get fat off of me for my sympathy of what's going on?
It's the intentions of the person. And I think that's what we gotta kind of vet more. I think it's a learning lesson with some. Is they really for the community, or they really trying to do something for the community, or are they trying to do something for themselves? And like I said, with the Umar Johnson, I wouldn't invest it in dude like that, but from what I see, it looked like he was, for us. But when you knock you start wiping up things, basically clearing out the dust, you see that he wasn't for us. He was for himself.
I think in the beginning he probably started off like that. And
yeah, that's why I say
somewhere that he got the money. He was like, well,
the mindset changed. I believe so too. Just look, like I said, just looking at the situation. Like I said, I wouldn't invest in it.
I walked away, bro. What happened?
No, we was talking about Umar Johnson, on how he got the money, and how he was probably invested in the community and really trying to do something. But once he got the money, the mindset changed.
Because that's what they do, bro. Like, it's a lot of people that feel that, okay, so you got people that feel real strongly about being black. Obviously, I think us three, along with some people that's in the chat, we are very confident in our blackness, right? Now you got some people that's confident in their blackness, but they weak-minded. So they'll find somebody, I'm gonna use Umar Johnson. You'll find somebody like a Umar Johnson that they talk that good talk, right? They talk that good black, stick together. They talk that good black, let's stick together talk. It's time to revolt. We need to get this money. Same conversation that we talking about right now. So let's say if we talking about this right now and we say, y'all, look, me, you, and I am, we about to start this black unification process, but we're gonna need all money possible. Start cash apping us this money. I'm using that as an example.
Right.
What did Umar Johnson do? He pulled at the heartstrings of black people. Black this, black that, black this. Had these people start sending him all this money. Soon as he got enough, what his ass do? All right, let me get the hell on up out of here. It's a fucking scam.
Right, but you
A
know,
lot
so
of these people, hold up, misunderstood. I ain't mean to cut you off. I know this your platform, bro. I'm sorry. Misunderstood too is saying exactly what I'm talking about. I feel there will be goddamn, that word fucked me up. Amber Valley. I don't even know how to say that,
amber
motherfucker.
lamps.
No, that ain't no ambulance. The ambulance when
No,
they
no,
come
no.
here to take you to the
Ambi
hospital.
lamps.
Well, however you say that shit, these platforms are used to scam. You got people out here that are using their platforms to act like they are so pro-black. It's only to get money from the real pro-black people who don't know how to get onto a platform and speak for themselves. Because a lot of people got these thoughts that we talking about, but they don't know how to put them in word form. They don't know how to come on here and get a panel going.
You know the thing that we missing. I think we going off the old school way when it comes to this. And
What you mean?
Because it's back then, it's like you're in church. Yeah, we need a building fund to help get a doorknob, a gang of doorknobs and all that. Oh yeah, Pastor, they're going $100. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That word is
so now,
ambivalence. I'm sorry. The word is ambivalence. I had to sound it out. I got it now. Shit.
Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is that now we need to come with that paperwork. That's what we need to do. If he did drop that paperwork, somebody dropped that paperwork on him, you'd have seen how serious he was. He had an attorney right there. Yeah, there you go. A contract or some type of agreement, some type of form of agreement. But it depends on how you want to do it. There's different ways you could do it. It's different types of contracts you could draft up to just show that if everybody's contributing towards this, that they're not looking for no return, or if they looking for a return, how much return you gonna give them. Have all that in writing. That's what we need to come. That's what we need to do. Because
even with
other
that,
than that, you said no. Nah, even with that, I mean, if we did it that way with the contract. Now
what I mean when I say even with that, let's say that did happen. Say if we started it right now today, and again, I'm just speaking hypothetically. We started this right now. Here's the contract. There has to be some, not even a return, because a return means that, hey, I'm going to get some money back 9 times out of 10. Right. No, this is what we're trying to get. Okay, even if it's okay. Look, the first thing we're trying to go and buy 10 acres of land.
Right.
Okay, y'all. Here's the contract for the 10 acres of land. It has to be transparent. Here goes the contract for the 10 acres of land. This is how much it costs. This is how much we need in order to buy this. Okay. Show people as it levels up as far as the amount of money we got, be able to have everything has to be transparent. When it's not transparent, like I'm using Umar Johnson as a reference because you brought him up.
Right.
That shit wasn't transparent. Like, this is where your money is going.
Right. No, it wasn't. You're right. It wasn't.
That money was going to a thought.
Right.
A thought. Like
exactly. You said just what I was gonna say. I mean, basically, but you broke it down a little bit more than I did. That's all it went to was a thought, because like I said, it's like when you go to the church. Hey, this the money for the offering. This the money for the building fund. Okay, was this the money for the building fund? What the fuck you gonna what is gonna go towards? We're gonna get a water fountain or shit? We're gonna get a motherfucking
what they go toward?
Pool.
It go toward that new Maserati that the preacher trying to buy.
Could be.
No, but look,
you're right.
But even with that though, even if he would have been putting in his money, it would have been a different story, because now you're showing that, hey, not only am I asking for money, but I'm putting in my money just as well. But I know the best way that we can do this and I would say the best way, but I have a way. When I got out of college, I worked at this grocery store in Santa Monica. And people from LA area, whatever might know, it's called the Co-op, right? And it's kind of like a health grocery store where they kind of like Sam's Club, where you pay your $1 a month or whatever, and you get in. But the Co-op was built on the community pitching in. Everybody put in $2, and they bought the building, bought the trucks, bought the stuff. If Black people start a business of a Co-op, we can start having stuff where everybody pitch it, and now everybody owns a percentage, a 1% of that building. And that's how you start.
But do they get a return every month, or is it just
to be honest with you,
do they get a return every month?
To be honest with you, the return is
that their return is that it's a health store. It was like Whole Foods. The groceries and stuff is a lot cheaper, and only them can shop there. Right. You can't walk up the street and shop there.
Exactly.
Unless you
I get what
have
you're saying.
your card to say you pitched in.
But also the return it's a visual return. You actually see, okay, the money is going right here again with the Umar Johnson situation.
But
the money was going to it was going to a thought in his head that he was able to come on here and do what? He was able to come on here and verbalize. Hell, I can come on my panel or your panel and verbalize a thought all day and say, look, hey, I need some money. I need money for this. But if I can't show you, something where it's like, okay, case in point. When I came on here and I said, hey, I had the coronavirus, right? When the rat came on here and said her mama had the coronavirus, there was, nigga, it wasn't even a picture of her in the hospital.
Right.
At least when I came on here and said, hey, y'all, I was in the hospital with the coronavirus, I'm showing you video of me in the hospital with tubes up my nose, with IV in my arm, with monitors and shit around. So when people came and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to donate to Chris because they could actually see what was going on.
Right.
It wasn't me coming on here and saying, hey, what's up, y'all? I've been in the hospital for 3 weeks. Or me just coming on here making a video of myself in the dark, talking about, hey, y'all, I'm down here at the hospital when I'm really laying on my goddamn sofa at home. So my thing is like with the Umar Johnson shit, he was able to sell a thought. He sold a thought. He didn't have no proof, nothing visual for you to see. Like, look, the money you're sending, it's going for this, what he calls it, a co-op. I just got it. Here it is right here. We now we need money to start filling this co-op up with food.
Right, but trust and believe there was a some type of escrow or attorney over that. That was seeing the money and was able to break down to everybody what the money went to.
But that's what I'm saying. We gotta stop believing in people and start believing in progress. Fuck believing in people. Believe in progress. Now y'all gonna have me on here preaching in a minute. I don't do this type of shit.
No, I'm not. You got a point. You got a point. But like I said, that's why that's part of paperwork. That's what I mean. That's still paperwork.
Exactly. You know? No. I'm agreeing. Like everything I'm talking about is falling up under the umbrella of what you mentioned. Paperwork. Make sure that progress is here is paperwork. This is the proof. Here's the contract that says this is how much we need to get this right here. When we get this, then we gonna need this. Versus, all right, y'all. I know y'all done donated over 100,000. What I'm in the process of doing is I'm gonna take that 100,000 and go and do XYZ. We don't see shit. All we do is hear your words. But I'm gonna need another 50,000 in order for us to do, like you said, where the paperwork at? We need to see the paperwork.
Right.
And that's what he never did. He never showed the paperwork.
Go ahead, I am.
No, I'm saying he never showed the paperwork. He never was transparent with people on what he was doing, what he was needed for. Because he could have set up a website and it would have showed all the documents. And what it would have helped too is it would have helped new people investing because they see that, oh, he's been up and up about it. But you know what I'm saying? But he didn't do that. So him and other people like that, they sell black folks on hope. See, we're hoping one day for another Martin Luther King, for another Malcolm X, and we're looking. We thought Barack Obama was one, but you know,
nah.
That happened. You know what I'm saying? So people get black people with hope because we at the bottom. We looking for a ray of sunshine. We looking for somebody to shine over us because I'm sorry.
We've been looking for
Jesus coming back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's coming back if he was ever here. So at the end of the day, he ain't gonna save us until we die. Then you might be first. That's what my post was. Whoever last gonna be first. I hope that's true. Because we last in the motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we be first in heaven. Because on this earth, until we unite with love in our heart,
we ain't shit.
We ain't gonna never have nothing.
Well, let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna bring Cynthia in after I play this message. So if I mute up your mic, now ain't nothing personal. It's just I want to be able to, whoever got the floor, I want them to be able to hear. But let me play this, then we're gonna get to Cynthia.
Gotcha.
We go bad on that, you know what I'm talking about? We don't give a we all that real thug mess that we talk about, we gotta stop doing that, or we need to put it into action. I'm trying to figure out where the thugs at from the front to back, boys. You feeling that?
Yes, so what's poppin'? And let me elaborate further on what the sister Malika's saying, right? If you the type of person, the black person that's gonna ride for your flag, ride for your block, ride for your homies in your hood on other black people, you're gonna get it popping at the drop of a dime because somebody stepped on your shoes in the club, like she said in the further part of the video. You're gonna get it popping for that, but you won't stand against the opposition that's killing us. You won't do that. If you won't do that, then guess what? You ain't nothing but a secret agent for them. They killing us, you killing us. So in essence, you working for them. You working for them in essence. So if you're gonna get it popping against us, but won't get it popping against them, get out the way. You soft.
We need to go bad, like how we go bad.
Okay, it was a good word from Shabazz OG, the big homie. Shouts out to him and his sister as well. Sin, welcome to the panel. Let me unmute you up. Unmute your mic, Sin. Hold on, where did she go? Unmute your mic, Sin. Okay, who want to go next?
Oh no, I'm just I'm waiting for the next part of the subject.
Yeah. No, you go ahead and finish off. I was trying to get her on because she's been waiting for a nice little minute, but I guess she walked away. You go ahead, Chris.
No, I be in the moment, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as we get to talking, I just be in the moment. It ain't nothing that I had to say right this second.
Well, I'll say that piece of the show we talked about earlier, how we got thugs, we got gangsters, we got all that, you know, and how they'll kill their own kind for a pack of bubble gum. But when someone take us out, this other race, they don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They might pour some liquor out. And until that is switched around, we're going to keep living the way we be living now. And that's separate. And that's just for ourselves. The whole crab in the buckle. Everybody just for themselves and their family. And even if we live like that, we probably would be decent. But then when you do get a little bit more than somebody else, here they come, want to pull you back. And it's already bad that we got to go up against everybody else. And it's have our own kind shit on us too. It's like, damn, nigga, you, like, I expect you to help me. Let's propel each other. Instead of us preparing each other, like we in a NASCAR race, we taking each other out. And that's just where we are as a black race.
Yeah, like I said, that's a mindset that we've been stuck in for so many years. And propaganda helps that. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and blame on rap music, but I will blame the media, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. That helps it.
Helps what? Helps with what?
The mindset that we stuck in.
Yeah, I mean, you know, can't blame rap music totally.
Right. That's what I said. I blame media.
Oh, no, we can blame the media for pretty much only wanting to promote the worst rap music that it is.
Right. Exactly.
Right. So, like when you go on here and you look at
I mean, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things because you think about it. Why didn't they bring back a Bill? You know, the Cosby Show. You know, the family wise, the black family wise. The next thing we had after that was Run's House, which was on MTV. It only ran so long. But why could something else come up?
It's too positive.
Right, exactly. Why could something else? I used to like to watch this shit. Tell you the truth.
Run's House. I used to like Run's House and the Cosby Show.
But look, we gotta be honest here. And what I mean by that is those shows are off air because we didn't watch it.
No.
We didn't. Trust me. They're not gonna take a show off air.
That's not true. That's not true, bro. That's not true.
Not watching these TV shows.
That's not true. That's not true. No. Let me tell you something. No, I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Let me tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
There ain't no network finna let a show run for more than one season and nobody's watching it. That's a waste of money.
No. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. Yes, in the beginning we watched it, right? Our parents and stuff. But as they started getting older, we started getting older, and our parents started getting older. So that next generation of us was not watching these shows. They only gonna look, when they put the black shows on there, they really trying to get black people to watch them. The ones they do put on there, and white people. But if we're not coming home at 7, 8 o'clock every night to sit down with our family and watch it on 3 or 4 of our TVs instead of watching something else, that shit gonna be off the air. it's gonna be off the air.
What you saying right there? That's not right. That's not right information.
Come on,
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
It's still on air.
Hold on. How many seasons you think Run's House went on for?
Who?
Run's House.
I would say maybe about 8, 9, or 10.
That's a long time, man. That's down there a decade.
Okay, so how many seasons was Friends on? How many seasons was these white shows on?
But I'm not trying to compare we're not trying to compare them.
We were still watching, and then what they'll do too is, then they will start putting black shows against black shows because to throw off the audience for more white shows.
Of course, that's the game it is, especially when it's on another network. That's what it's going to be, because they want people to, come over to their network and watch theirs. But like I said, they played a real fine game with it, and that's something that we didn't see. Those shows were getting watched. Run's House was getting watched.
Oh yeah,
Bill Cosby was getting watched. We only came on once a week when the Cosby Show came on. Once a week. Compared to all the other white shows. So basically, when we came on there one time a week, everybody was sitting around watching the Cosby Show.
I still feel like a fact that we didn't patronize it like we should have.
Yeah, we did patronize it. We patronized it real good.
Huh? What you talking about? The Cosby Show?
Yeah.
Just our black positive black shows. Just which
ones you think? Well, hold on. Which ones you think they get patronized good?
Well, okay, so let's say, I really didn't watch it. I know my sister watched it, but like the show Girlfriends. That didn't get watched as much.
Well, okay, now, hold on. Hold on.
Girlfriends was bullshit anyway.
Well, it was still a show that average square black chick would like, because she would like to see her other color. Okay. Now hold on. Now listen to me. You gotta look at the times that they put the Girlfriends on. You gotta look at that's how it started off. They didn't start throwing it on till mainstream times until probably after the first season or so, because they that's the way the marketing, the way they marketed it wasn't good. It wasn't that it wasn't a good show. It's just the way they marketed it.
Okay, so what the show where Queen Latifah
that got watched?
Living Single.
Yeah, they got watched. They got watched. That was like the Cosby Show, but it was like a single show to people who are single. They can relate to it.
All I'm saying is our shows don't last.
Living Single was bullshit.
Especially the shows nowadays that you put on show won't last unless it's drama. Unless it's drama and fighting.
Well, okay,
that's what everybody want to see for some reason.
See now, exactly. You gotta look at how the format of everything is going, and with the way things are going, how things are going. If you try to bring on a Run's House now, it could possibly break through, but your chances is going to be very slim. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, it's how you market it, and with the white people, they'll do just one season to see how it goes, and that's if they give you the slot time, where they gonna run it at. And if people watch it at this slot time and they get heavy rotation, then they'll move you up. But other than that, they just gonna throw you in there like whatever. Now with most of these other white shows, they make sure it's marketed right. They got the right marketing for it. They don't do us like that. Like The Game, that was a good show.
Yeah.
They just threw it out there like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? They went one season. They seen they had a momentum. Once they put it in the right time slot, they was good.
It's definitely all about that right time slot. I get
right, it is.
Because niggas ain't really up trying to watch no show at midnight and 10 o'clock. You got to put it on at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
let me on at 8 o'clock.
Let me shout out a spiritual donation right. Hold on. Let me shout out a spiritual donation right quick. Initials MT, much love for your spiritual donation. Initials MT, much love for your spiritual donation. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'll just say I'm on the West Coast, so I'll get them at like 8, 9 o'clock, so that's perfect time.
But my 8 o'clock, my 8 o'clock is 5 p.m. for you. You ain't gonna be watching that shit at no 5 o'clock in the evening.
Nah.
8 o'clock to me is prime time. 8, 9 o'clock, that's prime time. Everybody done went to work, got off, came home, cooked dinner, and let's sit around and watch the show. But Malcolm and Eddie, like I'm looking at the chat, Malcolm and Eddie used to come on at like damn near 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
Well, I'm at.
Everybody going to sleep, so they'll catch the replay on the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was a show. What's that show called? Rock. That shit come on late at night too.
Man, Rock.
Remember that show?
Yeah, I remember that show. I ain't never watched the whole episode of the damn show, to be honest with you. But that was another show that ran for a long time. But black people, I ain't gonna say they really didn't support it like that. It was supported, but it wasn't supported. It wasn't something like thugs weren't gonna watch Rock.
Yeah. Now, what network was it on?
BET. It was on TV1. Oh, TV1.
Okay, TV1. TV1 mainly get a lot of replays. I will say that.
I think it was TV1. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But I know at some point TV1 was showing it. BET was showing it, but of course, them was the replay. Them wasn't
right.
Those. Okay,
but like
so
I said, just imagine if Bob Johnson would have never sold BET. Just imagine if Sylvia Rome, what I said her name was?
Robertson.
Robertson. Y'all look her name up, man. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Okay,
I think I'm getting her mixed up with the chick that owned. I said the chick, the lady that owned the Sugar Hill game. So I'm probably getting their names mixed up. But the one that used to own Radio 1. You know, if she would have still owned that till this day, both of them sold out.
No question. So, what y'all think about these Tyler Perry sitcoms?
Well, they trying to gear them towards. No, I don't watch them. I don't watch them. They trying to get them geared towards a balanced show, towards black and white, which is kind of working. You know,
I support Tyler Perry for one reason. I'm sorry, I know this is gonna sound kind of selfish. I made money from doing shows and movies that were from Tyler Perry, so that's why I support the black man, because you know I was actually able to be on a couple of his shows and be in a couple of his movies. So it was like, okay, I support Tyler Perry. Now, a lot of his shows, I think a lot of his shows be bullshit, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? The Madea shit, I ran out of even want to watch that shit. I ain't want to watch it no more. And a lot of Tyler Perry stuff, it be so dramatic now. I'd be like, man, I ain't finna. But I support the man. He's a black man that's really doing his thing.
Yeah, my opinion is they all got kind of the same plot and theory to them. It's just different characters, and it's like, you know, what was so different about them? It's kind of the same thing to me. But don't get me wrong, I dig his work ethic, and on top of that, that's another brother that, you know, that started from grassroots. You know, he sacrificed. You know, whether he lost or won, he still sacrificed. He kept going at it. So I give him his props on that. Owens said Kathy Hughes. Okay, right on, Owens. Right on. Yeah, that's who on Radio 1 was Kathy Hughes. So I don't know why I'm saying it's fucking Sylvia Robertson, whatever.
Yeah, you got to shout out Tyler Perry. He definitely gives people opportunities.
Yeah, I would say that too.
He give us a lot of opportunities because, you know, I know for at least 1 year, not for the whole year, maybe I'm gonna say 7 months out the year, bro, I was going to Tyler Perry Studios like 3-4 times a week, and I was making money. And some days we weren't even filming. It was like, hey, we're gonna put you in the scene today, nigga. You been sat there 8, 9, 10 hours, getting paid, eating good, and y'all didn't even film that day. And they say, hey, I need you to come back tomorrow.
Right, that's what's up.
So
they probably didn't get to that scene yet, but yeah, that's what's up.
But you're getting paid regardless, and you ain't doing nothing. You just there.
What they pay you about hour per set?
Basically, it'd be about an hour, but most of the time they'll tell you, okay, you're gonna be here for 8 hours. That's what you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there for a block of 8 hours. You're never gonna just be there for them amount of hours. But if you're there shorter hours than the 8, they're gonna go ahead and pay you for the 8 because that's what you was blocked off to do.
Oh, okay.
Now, anything past them 8 hours is just extra. So as far as the amount, it'd be like, you know, it'd be anywhere between $80 to $100, and anything past that be like the time and a half or sometimes double. You know what I mean? So
okay, that's what's up.
I made some good money fucking with Tyler Perry, so that's why I say I got number respect for the man.
Oh, okay.
So a new topic. So we got 3 black men on here, right? So I've been over the past week. I've been hearing about people talking about the black man and black woman relationships.
Okay.
You know, heard a couple of panels where the women were getting on the men about, you know, what we doing, what we not doing, what we should be doing. What you guys feel about that?
Well, I'm gonna say this. This is online and offline. The problem that everybody's not saying is within themselves. What I mean by that, and you could tell. I mean, you listen to a lot of these situations from the rat on back. People are not coming in honest about what they want or what they looking for. It's like they're going for the right now factor, and they just go with it. Sometimes you can go with it, you might win. Sometimes, most time you go with it, you're gonna lose. So that's the biggest problem there is. It's nobody's coming in with, hey, this is what I'm looking for. They just going in for the right now. Oh, he or she look fine, you know what I'm saying? They got a good job. But what about the quality of that person that you're dealing with?
I didn't understand the question. What were they talking about that people not doing? What are they talking about?
The question was basically the division between black males and black females love. You know, the reason why you got black males dating outside, why you got black females dating outside, and why black couples are not, you know, coming together and building and having stuff together, you know, and how the black man has let the black woman down when it comes to, you know, relationships and life and dealing with the kids and having her, you know, raise the kids on their own and how we absent and stuff like that.
Well, see, I think the reason why I can't really answer that question, number one, my mom and dad, they black. They've been married all my life. My mom and dad about to damn celebrate 50 years in a little while. I'm married to a black woman. I don't really understand them concepts of what some of these people be talking about as far as the black man is doing this. It's like Sierra just said, it's about who you picking to be with.
There you go.
A lot of people is showing up with a lot of people show up when they meet somebody with a representative. Yep. They show up with their representative. I'm about this, or not even I'm about this. If a woman is online and she say, okay, I'm looking for a man who does this, right? That man will mold himself or make himself into that. And then slowly but surely, what's gonna happen?
The real him gonna come out.
Is gonna start to come out.
Exactly. Yep.
Right.
100.
So another thing, if a woman or a man wants to go outside of their race and date somebody, man, that's up to you. I don't care. Cause my thing is, I'm like this, bro. If I was single and I met a white woman and she treated me good, I'm not even probably looking at her color. So I don't really go with the whole thing like black people got to date black people. Now me personally, I don't date white women. You know what I mean? I never have. I'm actually terrified to even approach a white woman. I always have been. I'm terrified. I don't know how to approach them. I don't know how to talk to them. Maybe it's a thing because I'm from Georgia. Maybe it's something that's just instilled in me. I wasn't raised around a lot of white people.
Right.
But my thing is, to answer that question, I feel like the division happens. It depends on who you messing with. You might get a bad apple.
Right. That too.
You might get a bad apple, bro.
So either like, bad apple, or you're not on the same motherfucking page. You camouflage yourself like you is, but like Chris was saying, your true colors gonna come out or who you really are.
Right. Now I agree that both parties don't come to the table with honest intentions. I think a lot of times either one or the other or the both come to the table, you know, trying to use one another, you know, I'm not gonna say majority, but in a percentage of black relationships. I think too, we don't come to it no more with love. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is what I see in the streets every day is love and like. And I think black couples
you come in with anything with love, but the thing of it is it gonna show you love back or give you love back? You know,
that's what I'm saying. But if you both come into that with love, even if you stay together or not, you can break apart amicably. So where if you had a kid, y'all both can still raise y'all child peacefully and on the right path instead of arguing and fighting and all this dissension. You see what I'm saying?
Well, the thing of co-parenting, yeah, I get what you're saying, but the thing co-parenting, you gotta, make sure you with somebody who's not, looking at themselves because they didn't get what they want. You gotta look at somebody who's gonna look at the best interest for the child or the children.
Look, right, but let's be honest, that don't really happen a lot. Check out the chat right quick. So Misunderstood said, I had no idea there was a division until I started coming to YouTube. I'm the same way, bro. I ain't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't even know.
I get what you're saying. No, I get what she's saying and you saying. For real. I didn't realize it was a division either. I'm like, well, damn, I'm not seeing this in real life. But in real life, I will say that I'm saying what I just said earlier is about, people masking themselves to be one way, but they turn out to be another. Now, I am saying that in real life.
Yeah. I see that all the time. I'm talking about this, bro. It is some women, some black women on here who despise black men, and I'm like,
right?
Really? It's like that? I had no idea.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh,
it's like that on her. I'm gonna tell you why. And I say this, then I'm gonna say it again. Basically, they can't get what they want.
I agree with that. They won't.
It's
black women on
since I can't get right. Since I can't get what I want, I'm gonna dog it out until something pop up in my face in my reality life.
But see, I think that's one of the main problems. Like we just sat here and said, a lot of black women. I ain't gonna use just black women. A lot of people do it with their representatives. So what's happening? And I'm just gonna use black women, and I'm gonna use both black women and black men. Black women going out here getting with these ain't shit niggas. Black men going out here and getting with these ain't shit bitches in their real life. And then they come to YouTube and get mad at everybody else. Like, hold up.
Yep.
Your life is fucked up. Don't bring that negative bullshit over here and start preaching it out to the masses because you picked the bad apple. You picked the bad apple. You picked the wrong person to be with. But what they come on here is they come on to YouTube and they spew this shit out. I'm really starting to understand why this whole black man versus black woman stuff happened. I didn't know.
I've been said that from the get. That's the same problem with the Minister niggas. I realized that those are some niggas. Hold on. I realized those are some niggas who shit got a chick, you know what I'm saying, that was trying to do everything to keep her, but couldn't keep her, or the chick didn't like them, and then they came on her and spewed out the anger towards women. Exactly. The same thing with the divested chicks. I'm like, God damn, hold up. You mean tell me none of y'all bitches is married to a white man, but one of you out? And the main person that's married to the white man is the one who's speaking the loudest.
Like I said, bro, and that's what they doing. And then my thing is, this was sad. So let's talk about the black women. Who is it? What's the lady name? Is it Crystal and Carrison?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna use her for an example. She done got dogged out by some black men down the line. You was picking the wrong black men to be with.
Now, with her situation, from what she
I'm
said,
just using her as an example.
Okay.
I'm using her as an example.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on.
No, I ain't want you spit out like if it's true.
Let's say real quick. From what I heard,
I can't hear nothing.
Yeah. I am. You sounded kind of far back.
Wait.
Okay, can you hear me?
Not really.
You still sound.
It's distorted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay, so from what I heard, it started off as from me heard on the bad.
I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, you sound far back now.
All right, let me go out and come back in.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
So we'll take away Kristen and Carris's name. So let's just say black women. You can't come on here and you done dealt with one or two, however many black men, but you just keep on picking the wrong black men. And you know what that saying go? You keep on picking the wrong black men, baby, you the common denominator here too now. It might be your ass, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so then they come on here and they pissed off with the world. So they come on here and they spew all this bullshit. Now they go find them a white man, and then you come on here and tell women, oh, y'all need to date white men. No, baby, you found a good white man. You could have found a good black man, but for some reason you don't attract that.
But once again, to piggyback off of you, 9 times out of 10, they haven't found a good white man. They just found something to, you know what I'm saying, to ease their pain and to satisfy their little fantasy for their time being. The right now factor.
That too. But I gotta agree. If you met a white woman you're gonna probably treat her different from how you treat a black woman. That could be negative or positive. But same as with a black lady. If a black woman go out and meet a white man, he's gonna treat her a little different from how a black man would. That could be negative or positive. She might have just looked up and found that white man that is so in awe of getting a black woman that he's like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to please her. That shit happens.
Right.
But these people that's coming on, but these black women and these black men that's coming on YouTube mad at what happened in your real life and start spewing out all this bullshit. I don't respect that shit. Because all black women ain't bad. I don't care what nobody say. All black women are not bad. And this stuff that this manosphere or whatever they call themselves, the stuff they talking about, I don't rock with it. Because all black women ain't bad. I don't agree with that shit. Not at all.
Well, yeah, well, black women are black men. You know, it's just the point of who you fall in love with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll share a personal story. Until my son was in the 9th grade, he lived with his mom, you know, and then when he moved with me, well, before then, he lived in a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. And then when he moved with me and he started going to Long Beach Poly, you know, we lived in a black neighborhood, black and Samoan, you know, then he started dating, you know, more black girls. So at first my son was attracted to Hispanic girls, right? Then my son go off to college and now he back dating Hispanic and white because that's all is there. So sometimes you date what's in, you know, what you around, you know what I'm saying? And then I asked him, like, is there a difference between dating black girls from other races? And he really said, no. He's like, long as they treat me right, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of these dudes, when you look at them, it starts from the home. Like Kristen Carrison, it was her dad first, a black man. Then she got a relationship with some black males, and they did her wrong. Some of these manosphere men, their mom wasn't there in their lives. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. Then they got with a black girl and she treated them wrong. So now they feel like, well, the other race gonna treat me differently. So then they go there. So there's a difference between it being in your product and then you choosing to just do that because you came up from a fucked up situation. A lot of black people are mentally fucked up and we never really go out to get help for it. We just carry that baggage and try to fix it on our own. So we get in these relationships, especially with our own kind, and we've been done wrong before. We take it out on them and expect them to heal us from what we got hurt from.
Hey, look, I want to say this. I want to say this last thing, and then I got to get off. I gotta do something.
Yeah, because we're right at 2 hours anyway.
I'm gonna say this, and whoever listening or take this somewhere else, men, stop listening to these manosphere niggas, man. Majority of them niggas don't know how to get a woman, don't know how to treat a woman, ain't never had no woman. Majority of them, they disgruntled because they can't get no attention for a woman. So they come on here and they spew out all of they chauvinist black male bullshit. And some of y'all niggas is eating it up. That's in a nutshell. Stop listening to these MGTOW, this red pill. I don't man, fuck a red pill, a blue pill, a MGTOW, incel, man, damn all of that. If this man can't come on here and really teach you some shit about a woman and show you where his boots been on the ground, where he really been out here active with women, stop listening to him, bro. They are talking to you from a standpoint of being pissed off with women. You know why? Because they can't get no women. And that's just real, bro. So I'm gonna jump off, man. I appreciate you having me up at SEL. I am who I am, man. I appreciate talking to you, bro.
Oh, you too, Chris.
Okay. I was trying to get Cynthia. I guess she ain't came back yet. Cynthia, there. Go if unmute your mic. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and move on back to IL. Yeah, I guess she walked away. Go ahead, IL.
I was gonna say, hey, man, appreciate for letting me up. You know, chatting with you guys. This was actually, you know, a very positive thing that we did. You know, these last couple of, you know, minutes here. I just want to say, look, just for our people, we gotta take it one day at a time of trying to figure out how to unite and how to bring everybody together so we can stop being treated wrong by ourselves and by white polices or white people, period, or whoever. And I just want to say, if you're not going to put the same amount of energy into the people getting killed in your same neighborhood, then don't put it into the people that's killing us that's out of our neighborhood. Until we start putting that same amount of energy for both, then we're going to continue to, you know, get gunned down, get murdered, get choked out, get harassed, get bullied, all that good stuff. And as far as, you know, relationship wise, find somebody who is genuine with you and like you for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. No matter what I'll say, no matter how they look. I know you gotta be attracted to somebody, but looks ain't always the key if the person got a good heart. And that's goes for men and women. You know what I'm saying? But just try to find somebody who fits you and love them, and you know what I'm saying, and just try to have something positive, you know what I'm saying, in this world or whatever, because at the end of the day, this world ain't fair. So we gotta try to make it as fair as we can. And that's it.
Okay. See you still there? If you are mute, I'm going ahead and mute you up right quick. Okay. I guess she's not. Okay. Once again, shout out to the fam. Come by, support me. Let me see. Much love for initials MT again for your spiritual donation. Much love to MT again for your spiritual donation. Also, shout out to our sponsor, boomherproducts.com. Shout out to all the 3 winners as well, which was Sarah, Coco, and Brandy. Let me see. Once again, be on the lookout for prank calls. I'm trying to get that done before the middle of next month, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get through it, but definitely this coming week, be releasing my Lost Tracks Volume 1 for all the instrumentals you be hearing. Let me see what else. I think that's just about it. Oh, as well, my Talking Shit show. That's another one. I'm gonna be my main one I'll be doing. This one today was real talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, kind of balance it off. You know what I'm saying? And talk about some real stuff. Like I said, feel free if you got any questions or suggestions to reach out to me. Appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for coming by for the segment of Is It Time to Revolt? I know we are geared towards some other things, but we kind of stayed in the same lane. Is It Time to Revolt? You know what I'm saying? We might do a part 3. If we do, it'll be on Chris panel, you know. But other than that, that's just about all. Like I said, I'd like to appreciate everybody for coming by. Until next time, everybody stay up.